I wanted to take a few moments to actually go over the advisor assignment with you because it has, it's actually a multi-task assignment that's going to be completed with multiple due dates. So in this, just as an overall, you're going to this semester, you're going to meet with an advisor and you're going to talk with them about scheduling plans for next semester and thereafter. And then the last part of the task is that you're going to actually register for classes next spring. If for whatever reason you're transferring or you decided you're not taking classes next semester, you can always, just write up a little blurb instead of printing and attaching your schedule. So this outlines the 3 important dates. You might want to mark these on your calendar. So tasks A and B are due by October 6th. Tasks C and D are due by October 28th. And then the last part, which is registering for your classes, will be due by November 17th. Again, in some cases, you may find that your advisor is too busy, that maybe they can't meet with you until after October the 28th, and that's okay. Just be sure that you communicate it with me so that I'm kind of in the loop and I realize that you are planning to meet. Maybe you just have to wait a little bit longer and I don't end up giving you a 0 for that part. So this assignment will actually go through, it'll walk you through where do you, maybe you don't even know who your advisor is, so it'll walk you through where to locate that information. And so for the first 2 parts, you're just going to complete this checklist and just schedule an assignment with your advisor. You don't have to actually have the meeting yet. You just need to schedule the meeting. I would suggest, especially if you're somebody who is not near a campus, who's going to have to be scheduling everything online, I would recommend, you can certainly try email, but a lot of times the advisors get flooded with emails. So if you've emailed once or twice and you're not hearing back from this person, please pick up the phone and call because sometimes you get a lot further that way. So just be sure you can either call or email your advisor. So then in the second step, which is due by the 28th, you're going to actually go and meet with your advisor. Again, for some of you, that might end up being a virtual meeting, not an actual face-to-face meeting. You'll go ahead and meet with your advisor, and they'll help you work through not only your current schedule, but what classes you should be taking moving forward. And then task D is where you should be looking at the spring course registration schedules and coming up with a schedule for the spring. So in this case, you're going to fill out this little chart. Obviously, if it's an online course, you wouldn't put a meeting time. You can just write that it's online. And you'll make sure you put the CRN numbers in because that's important for when you go to actually register. So those 2 things will be due by the 28th. Again, that can be flexible if your advisor isn't available that soon. And then the last step will be to actually go and register for classes. So you go in, you register, you'll get a schedule, and you can just send me a screenshot of that schedule as proof of your registration. Again, if you're not going to be taking classes here next semester, you can just write up a little statement that indicates that, you're not taking them here, maybe you're transferring, maybe you're finished, maybe you have some other plans, and you can just tell me that instead. Okay. If you have any questions about this assignment or anything, as always, please feel free to let me know. Thanks.